But I remember Randy told me this nugget, and it's the people who demand to pay you the least are the ones who will put the greatest demands on your time. And it's so true. People who pay less want more. And so sticking to your price is vital. You set it for a reason. It's not a random number. You spend a lot of time thinking about it, trying to figure out where the market is, trying to figure out what you can charge, trying to figure out how to find the balance between the demand and your profit margin needs and your pricing wants and your revenue goals and things like that. And if you shave down your price just to close the deal, you're telling that client and every single client they refer that your price is negotiable. Now, there are some times in certain markets, especially in retail, where it makes sense to do holiday sales or weekend sales or things like that. Or sometimes you might have stagnant inventory and it makes sense to discount the inventory that's old or just kind of sitting around collecting dust, or that it's obsolete, things like that. It can make sense to do that. But just on the regular, everyday things that you do, everyday service that you provide, that expertise is worth something. So when margin shrinks, your team has to work harder for less. And suddenly you built a business where you resent the very customers that you've worked so hard to get. And you resent them because they pushed for something and you allowed it to happen. And nobody wins. So you feel bad about the customers, you feel bad about the pricing, you feel bad about your role and how you got there. It's just not a great place to be. So pro tip, if somebody pushes back on your price, don't automatically slash your rate. Instead, look for ways that you can reduce the scope of work. You can pull things out. You can pull out parts of service. You can ignore certain things. That way, you're protecting your value and the value of your company, and also your sanity, and also the relationships that you want to be building with your customers. So pricing, number one, stick to your guns. It's very important. Don't jump to cutting your rate just because somebody asks for a discount or demands a discount. There's definitely some negotiation room there, and that negotiation should start with what you offer. All right. Number 2, ways to stick to your guns in business, your values.